So I think that's something that a lot of people would definitely like to know. The fact that Deadly Rave is in the game, and a lot of people are doing simplified inputs. And, you know, I'm memeing on it, so, like, you know, you're not worthy. You're not worthy if you don't do the technical input. But in reality, you can do whatever the hell you want. But I am not going to be doing simple input at all. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do Deadly Rave. I'm going to do center, and then where is the input log? There we go. I'm going to show you, like, how I do Deadly Rave. It's pretty simple. The thing is, the game doesn't really show you how to do it. Not that I know of, but I figured out a way to make it a little bit easier for me. The hardest part that people are having trouble with, I think, is this part. So if I do the technical input, I do the first 6 buttons, like that part right there. That part, and then you do like light, medium, heavy. A lot of people aren't getting this. Like, they got to that point, and then, like, nothing happens after that point. Well, here's what you can do. Because it doesn't tell you this. Whenever you do the technical inputs, you mash on H until you get, when you get to the fists, the gauntlet weapon, you mash on H again. Because that is actually the second mash. So I think the first 5H that you hit on that Deadly Rave is actually a double hitting animation that you see on there. So you actually have to hit 5H again until you see a specific animation that I'll tell you about right now. So let's get to that point again. When you get to that point, there it is right there. This, you get to this point if you mash another 5H. So it goes L, L, M, M, 5H, and you keep mashing on 5H until you get to this point. And then when you get to this hit, that's when you can start mashing L, M, H. Just like that, okay? So, let's go do this again. 5H, 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 And you can keep mashing on it after that. And you can react to it as well. So once you get to the, the katana, once you get to the what's the 9th one again? The harp and then the guns, you can actually react to it and start mashing on those. You don't have to technically input light, 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 medium, medium, heavy, heavy. You can mash on it until you can react to it as well. That's one thing that I would encourage people to do. So, like, as you see it going on, as you see it as it's happening, you can start mashing on that button. That's how the timing is like. So, I see light, light, medium, medium, heavy, 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 light, medium, heavy. And then you go into the quarter circle back to you. So that's something that I would recommend people to practice if you want to do the technical input. It's basically the hardest part, in my opinion, has to be the part where you get to the heavy, heavy. This part right here. You have to mash H. And then after this, that's when you mash light, medium, heavy. Light, medium, heavy. So that, and then you go quarter circle back to you. So that's how you get technical Deadly Rave. An easier way to be able to do it. Before this, they had the mash. Before they patched it out. Like before, you could actually just do like medium, medium, heavy, heavy, and then mash all 3 buttons, and then you were able to get the full animation. But now they patched that out. You can't do that. You have to do the technical input. But that is how it... I know it was like that, but that's not how Deadly Rave is supposed to be like. It's supposed to be... you're supposed to press buttons at specific points and not just mash it out, you know? I understand why they took it out, which I'm okay with. Now you just have to practice it. This is how you do it. Mashing a Deadly Rave, exactly. It might as well be simple. And then, yeah, at that point you have to mash H again. So just one more time. L, L, M, M, H, H, see the H, L, M, H. First, we'll go back to you. Yeah. More than the actual Deadly Rave. Just practice, man. Just practice. It's not bad. It feels really good to do it in a non-mashing way, for sure. Anyways, yeah, that's Deadly Rave. Hopefully you guys can kind of go and use Deadly Rave more now that you guys can do it a little bit better. Hopefully you guys can do it a little bit better. So hopefully people will do the technical way, not the simple way. I'm an enthusiast of the technical way, for sure.